actually have a huge heart for the media. I feel like in the conservative circles, at times we kind of demonize them, and I think we've misunderstood them a lot. Now, hey, don't hit stop yet. Hear me out. A lot of them have been irresponsible with the information, and they've been irresponsible with telling the accurate story, but not all of them. A lot of them have a job to perform. They have to answer to their boss, they have to do what the boss is asking of them. And others that you'll encounter, they have varying, shall we say, roles. Some are just to interview, others are to be investigative journalists. But we have to remember that journalism and media personalities play a very important role in our culture. And I believe that if we can be patient and build inroads with them and connections with them, it actually can help us immensely. So, whether you're a state representative or whether you're a county commissioner or whether you're just a homeschool mom saying, hey, I see different news stories that are either inaccurate, I'd like to weigh in on, or maybe I want to make sure different reporters are aware. Here's some basic facts and tips to help you build your own list in your community. So, no matter where you live, grab a pen and paper and make a list of, let's say, your county. So, I live in Jackson County. Make a list of all the media sources in your county that you're aware of. And if you don't know, do some Googling. What are the radio stations? What are the TV personalities? What are the local newspapers? It could be even small ones, newspapers that are not like the old fashioned, right? Like there used to be Lansing State Journal all over, or Jackson Citizen Patriot, or maybe the Detroit News used to be printed all over. It may not be the same case now, but there are smaller newspapers. So make a list of all of those. Find out, do I know anybody that currently works there? And then if you don't know somebody, well, let's say you do. Let's say you make a list of 10 media sources and you say, I think I know somebody that works at two of these places. Reach out to them in a friendly way. Just say, hey, I'm a small business owner. I'm a state representative. I would love to know who is the best contact for your media, that if I come across like key topics or key individuals, or that I could like let them know that information as a service. They will tell you, hey, make sure you always send people to this email address, or here's your person who oversees our programming. Get in touch with them. When you do that, identify who they are. Do a quick introduction. Hey, my name is Amy. I'm a local business leader. I'm connected in like the grassroots space. And I just wanted to introduce myself. If I can ever be of help to you, like to connect you with other leaders in the community, let me know. Feel free to add my email to your press release list. I'd love to stay in the loop on what you guys are talking about. And by the way, thanks for what you do for our community. I'm praying for you. Now, if you make your list of 10 people and you know nobody, same thing. Find their websites. Oftentimes on the websites, it'll say like, here's your program director, or here's where you'd send inquiries or suggested op-eds. Well, reach out to those sources and ask the same questions. Now, what you as a leader want to do is you want to build a short media list. So when something comes up, let's say you're going to do a law enforcement event in your community to thank the police, the men and women, for what they do for you. Well, maybe you do a press release. Maybe now that you have your list of 10 news sources and you have identified an email address for all of them, you take those emails or those phone numbers and you reach out to them with the information. Hey, I just wanted to let you know this information about this event that's coming up. We're doing it next week. We'd love to have somebody there. Or would you be interested in talking to somebody on air about this? But remember, these men and women are professionals in the media space. They are going to be very hesitant of you. And so you need to be patient and build relationships. And even if they do a report that you didn't approve of, follow up with them. Hey, I saw your report. If you're ever interested in talking to somebody else on this angle next time, let me know. Thanks for what you're doing. Be civil, be kind, and let them know that you understand they have a job to do. You appreciate what they're doing. But also remember that they have a job to do and they have many different angles people are pitching at them. So if it gets to the day before the event or the day before an important cause gathering and you haven't heard from the media, follow up with them. Now, the beautiful thing is, as you get to know media more and more, they will offer you their cell phones. So the last thing I'll say is, as you come across different news stories, you can even send them a text message. Say, hey, this is Amy. I just wanted to make sure you're aware of this. But the more that you build out this list and build relationships, the more avenues will open for not only you to make connections for them to quality people in your community, but also for you to get your message out. So don't give up on the media. Build relationships with them, be patient, be gracious, and look for opportunities of where you can say thank you on things that you agree on and give them positive feedback. And at times, there will be times when you will have the chance to say, actually, you have it wrong, and here's the reasons why. But be civil and remember, they too have a job to do. And hopefully, if we can work better with them, we can do better at amplifying the message of truth.